Okay, so this is January 2022. That's just syllabus, grades, and plagiarism for 8-week courses coming up the B term. Okay, so all this stuff's pretty self-evident, I think. If you're not in this particular B that's coming up and I haven't changed it, then everything is still going to apply. All this stuff's just straight out of the book. I think all that's self-evident. Went over the textbooks on another screencast. Here are the chapters we are covering. They're sort of the sequence of things that we are covering. And all this here is this is what's in modules. Remember, progress through the course. Don't just click on the due dates for the assignments and do that. Click on the modules and do all this stuff, especially early. And remember, you can go back and watch this help material again, and so on. Okay, so there is more material just than what's coming up for the assignment that you should get a notification of if you download the Canvas app on your phone and set your notifications to do so. Okay, so for the grades, all this amounts to is for the whole course. This is different than in the past if you've had a buddy that's taken this course. 40% for all your reading questions averaged together. Same thing with your responses. And then 20% for all your audio upload material that's together. So what this looks like, this is what I see in Canvas. Just got it all lumped here. This is your actual attendance. This is when you upload, regardless of the quality. If you upload your chapter 1, I'm going to count you present for that segment. This is intended to help you, not to hurt you. My goodness gracious, do not make it hurt you. So 40% for that. Your introductory response I just put in here. That's just a point. The rest of these are 4 points. All right, most of the stuff that you're going to submit this semester is 4 points. So all your chapter responses. And then you have 3 audio uploads, but then this time I'm going to make you upload just a citation. And hopefully the idea is to watch the film that you're picking and uploading the citation for. This should help you, but this is just a point. So point to help you really with the 4. Y'all should really be doing well on this segment this time is my intention anyway. Okay, so what you can do, again, if you have this app on your phone, you should just be able to plug in. Like if I get to finish the course for your 11, 13, and 20 for the reading question, if I ace those and get a 4, how does that change my grade? You should be able to figure this up or on your app. Your app should do it. And you shouldn't have to ask me these sorts of things. And you really don't even need to dig out a pen and pencil. But if you wanted to, you can just use arithmetic and come up with the averages for all of that. Okay, so that's great. So there's how that works. And then so what we want to do is cover plagiarism. So in the document here, we've had a real rash of plagiarism lately. So make sure you read through this whole section. If you have a buddy that has something on a stick or an old laptop, don't use that even as the base of something that you're going to turn in. A lot of that stuff will pop positive. So if you're in the dorms and there are some shared drives running around with some old work on it, first of all, the assignments have changed quite a bit, especially early on, so definitely don't do that. But even if this progresses and I keep these assignments for a while and we are at some point in the future significantly beyond January 2022, all this stuff is going to get you now. All this stuff is plagiarism. So whether you get it from the internet, which you shouldn't have to do here, get anything from the internet, just your chapter, my screencasts, and anything else that I post in modules. Some of the YouTubes in the book are fine. You could quote those. But after this first time, and I mean something, usually it's pretty bad and obvious, right? After the first instance of plagiarism, I'm going to assign you, or through the Writing Center, I'm going to get you assigned into a plagiarism module that you are going to have to complete and pass before you can progress in the course. All right, so you are stuck at this point. So you got to go do the plagiarism module, or you're not going to be able to turn in other assignments, right? And you're going to get very upset with me if you try to blow this off, not do it, and just keep turning in assignments. All right, because I'm not going to take those. But then after 3, it just kind of becomes ridiculous past a certain point. I'm going to say 3 here. You're just going to get an F for the course. There's no, it doesn't really stop for people who do it like that, or just keep going. So we're just going to cut our losses early for the course and do something else. Okay, so remember, if you are, but if you're not in one of these egregious cases and you're really worried about plagiarism, it's usually because you're really behind. Some stuff came up in your life, you're having trouble. Just, will you message me? Message me and let me know what's like that something, you don't have to tell me specifically, just that something's going on. And then what I will probably tell you is go ahead and turn it in a little late and just take the penalty, right? There's I think a 10% per day penalty that's baked in. I like that Canvas figures it that way, or I have Canvas figure it that way. And so if you can see the assignment, go ahead and upload it. Even if you're just a little late, go ahead and upload it. You can still do that. I will make the assignments disappear whether you can't do that after it's not really worth your while anymore. So say after 6, 7 days, you're talking 60, 70% now. Why would you want to do that? So, and if you're not really, say you didn't watch the screencast right here, right now, then you don't really know that, so it's just going to make you mad anyway. If you turn in something and you're getting 70% off, you're only getting 30% credit. And then I'm going to refer you to this film. And then the irony is here, some of you, well, maybe not this term, but some terms coming up, just you are for the first time hearing this now, and you're, I don't know, half of the way through the course, and maybe a year from now, for all I know, if this screencast sticks and stays in here for a while. So just ask me. By and large, I'm not. Even if you turn in what you consider really crappy reading questions and responses, especially early on, guys, I'm not trying to give you really, really bad grades. So say you look like you were trying, did something god awful. If I can find a rationale to give you a decent amount of points to start out with, I start out. They don't start out that difficult. They do get more difficult as the semester progresses, but the vast majority of you, after you get the hang of these, and I mean, it's got to be 70, 80% of all students in HUMA 1301 in the past, if not higher. Really, as soon as you kind of figure out your way through the first segment and you start consistently getting 4s, or near 4s, let's say you do a little goof or something like that, you are probably going to be fine for the whole term. And your grade is likely to steadily go up, right, your average over the term. So let me know if something's going on. I'll generally try to work with you. I'm not trying to get you or something like that.